In my final thinking about my thinking post for collection 3, I want to reflect a little bit on copyright policy and copyright law. That is the one kind of glaring omission from my collection right now. I haven't done the copyright timeline, and I think my attitude is so bad about copyright policy and trying to sift through it and the political nature of it and the complexities of it that I'm pretty much self-sabotaging this assignment. But I've thought a lot about it, and one of my frustrations sort of lies in what seems like it should be ethical, what seems like the right thing to do, and that's really hard when it comes to copyright, because people want to protect their work. They want to, especially if their work is their livelihood, they want to make money off of their work. They don't want people stealing their ideas, especially if they're planning on utilizing them in a variety of ways. But then on the other hand, when you look at examples in healthcare or science and technology that truly could benefit humans and benefit society, but inventions and creations are sort of being held hostage by corporations, that's where I start to get a little upset and kind of get lost in that aspect of copyright. So after all the readings that we've done and looking at my colleagues' blogs and trying to figure out kind of where I stand on copyright, I still don't know. I kind of have situational beliefs when it comes to copyright, and even making the timeline, like my mind started to wander from going through the history of copyright law into like the biggest kind of offenders in copyright and making a timeline that looked like that, or people that I had the biggest emotional reaction to when it came to promoting copyright law or fighting copyright law. And yeah, it turned out to be a rather emotional topic for me. I was not expecting that. Normally when I hear the term copyright or even intellectual property, I don't get too wrapped up in it, but this unit and this class has actually kind of changed how I'm feeling about things. So there isn't really a resolution to my thinking about my thinking post here, other than copyright is complicated, and you can come at it with so many different views, whether it's financial, creative, political, or cultural, and I don't think that there's a right answer. It's good that people talk about it. I don't necessarily know how good it is to have governments involved in copyright, or if you should just let the market sort of dictate the demand for various types of innovation. I don't know. I'm not coming at it from a perspective where I make my livelihood independently being creative. The university uses my creativity daily. It uses the structures, the policies, the efficiencies that I come up with every day. It uses my actual work, and I'm fine because I get a paycheck for that. But if I were somebody who wasn't working for the man, I don't know how I would feel differently about copyright and contributions to society. So this is a bit rambly, but those are some of my thoughts on copyright as of right now, and maybe that will continue to evolve as I continue to do more research and finish up this class.